Hello traders, let's have a nice short webinar today. Like every day, real-time daily trading ideas, that is our goal. We have 5 days a week, 5 different traders, everybody with a different trading style. Let's see which trader you like mostly. We will speak every trading day about trading ideas, strategies, market screening, and maybe 1 or 2 questions from your side directly answered in our webinar. Let's have a start. Let's go ahead, and like with every webinar, we will start with our risk disclaimer. Forex and CFDs are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. If you like to start with Forex and CFD trading, please start with a demo account and make yourself familiar with all about trading, risk management, and how to limit the risk. If you'd like to see the full risk disclaimer, just visit one of our web pages, for example, admiralmarketsglobal.com or admiralmarkets.com, and you will see all the involved risks there explained and written down. This is me. My name is Jens. I'm talking from the Berlin office of Admiral Markets. My English is made in Germany, but hopefully my quality too. But like I say every day here, I'm not the main speaker. The main speaker is the day trader of today. And this is today, of course, it's Thursday, Nenad. This is our scheme. On Monday, it's Jay's day. On Tuesday, it's Paul's day. On Wednesday, it's Mike's day. Today, like on Thursday, it's Nenad's day. And on Friday, it's Dirk's day. Every trader is different with a unique trading style. If you have the time, just join us every day because you will see different styles, different ways to trade, and you will learn a lot. That's what we are looking for and what we are hoping for. Today's actions are tomorrow results. Our leading day traders live every day to the same time. And if your time is limited, a couple of hours later, it's available on our YouTube channel. If you like to trade Forex and CFDs, of course, we would be really happy if you do it with Admiral Markets. And of course, you will get lots of benefits that way only at us. For example, we have great account safeguards. We call it negative balance protection policy. So if anything big happens, for example, weekend gaps or something like that, at us, you will be secured by our negative balance protection policy. All details about that you will find, of course, at admiralmarkets.com. And let's name another second benefit. Let's name DAX 30, one of our bestsellers. The DAX 30 is a German index CFD, typically fixed spread of just 0.8 points during the main trading hours without any commission. Do the maths. I guess that should be one of the best available offers in the whole European trading world. Check it out at admiralmarkets.com. And of course, at that webpage, you will find something about our regulation background. And of course, you will find all the contact details, what is also now displayed here. Call us, send us an email, go to our YouTube channel or to our Facebook channel, or just everything is linked also at admiralmarkets.com. That's my introduction. And now it's time to go to Nenad. Hi, good morning, Nenad. Good day. What is the trading idea of today? Now it's your turn.
Hi Jens, great to hear you as always. I'm very good, thank you. I did some trading today, and it was basically GBP crosses and GBP New Zealand, but of course, because it's volatile day, I will come up now with the new setups, and we'll tell you just in a few minutes. Before I start, actually, I want guys to tell you also that you should definitely go to our analytical section, go to technical analysis, and see what I have to say. Because, for example, yesterday, a lot of actually traders thought that euro yen will go up, and I made a clear analysis. You could have made more than 80 to 100 pips on this analysis because it went exactly as planned. Totally, the breakout, then the rejection at the POC zone. Always be sure to check my Twitter because whenever I upload the analysis, I also tweet immediately about it. And do not simply don't, there is no day where I don't make an analysis. So just go here, read the analysis, have in mind when you see the POC zone, there is also trading idea. So you actually make entries at the zone. So now I will show you what happened yesterday. So euro yen, we had a great positional trading exactly where I thought it would reject. It rejected here from this spot before it made a breakout, giving us 50 pips. Then it went to the POC zone, and you see rejection 132.20 straight down. So you could have made more than 120 pips on this. Everything is pre-fact, always everything before it happens. So don't miss it. Now, today's my trading idea is shorting the GBP crosses. Guys, GBP dollar is going down. GBP New Zealand dollar is going down. A lot of GBP crosses are going down. Watch this, guys. GBP yen down. Okay. Yesterday, what happened? A lot of traders were very confused and they asked me, Nenad, what is going on here? Pound yen is actually rising, okay, and equities were dropping and vice versa. Then equities were rising and pound yen were dropping. It was like correlation was lost. Well, then I always say it's the central banks. Central banks were buying equities. When there is buying from central banks, you can do nothing. You just can join the fray. Now, when we have technical aligned with fundamentals, this is the best. Always, it's always the best when fundamental behavior aligns with technical behavior, and fundamental news and releases actually align with technicals. So now I'm focused on shorting the GBP dollar. Now, because we already have a move, guys. Now let's do a quick top-down analysis, okay? So you see, if we start from 4-hour time frame, we would maybe say this is a consolidation here, but do not think that it's a simple consolidation, because we have M pattern here. You see, this is M. You need to sometimes zoom out to see better these potential chart patterns. This M pattern is a bearish pattern, okay? So it implies that the pound dollar should proceed down. Now, obviously, the move has already started at this point. So you cannot say, I will go short now, because you need to wait for a pullback, right? And that pullback should happen, I guess. You see now, even 1 hour is going down. So this is a little bit tricky. We need to zoom further. So yeah, this could be maybe the time frame of our entry. And the biggest confluence I see here at this point would be, unless this top is broken, I need to put Fibonacci. Let's see. If this starts to retrace, guys, then this definitely is the zone, okay? So we might get a short entry around this ATR pivot point, another short entry, 31.20, let's say, 31.20. But you see, it needs to retrace. However, if it drops further, okay, if it starts to drop further, you need to wait for a retracement for a drop to finish, to retracement start, and then if it drops further, I would go with this sell here, okay? So it depends. If the pair starts to retrace from daily L3, okay, it might go here and then we will sell it. But if it drops further, then it will, this zone will be important, 30.90 or 31.06. But generally speaking, I'm short on pound dollar. I will be shorting rallies on pound dollar, unless of course there is some unannounced event that spikes heavily the GBP dollar instantly. Then of course I will not short it. But if we see a gradual grind, okay, gradual grind towards our zones, of course, for me this is short. I mean, I will be probably shorting all GBP basket, GBP dollar, GBP yen, GBP New Zealand. It's enough. For euro dollar, guys, I'm in a long trade. Okay, yesterday, you see, this is my entry point. This is, I mean, everything is clear. You don't need to judge anything, because yesterday, guys, when I had Wednesday live trading session, I said that I don't expect euro dollar to drop further. I said I think this will go up, and if it goes up, I will sell it, but I will not sell it now. Now I am long, and if it gets now I will show you higher time frames. If it gets here around, I need to go to 4-hour time frame. If it gets here, guys, I'm selling it. Now this is why people call me Tarantula, and this is why I got my nickname from. Originally, when I started trading, I did a lot of posts on Forex Factory. I became very famous on Forex Factory back then, and the reason is I was going long and short. I didn't care about only shorting the euro dollar. When everyone was short, I was going long, and I was also going short when time comes. That is my style of trading. I'm going up when I see that the price is going up. I'm going down with the price when I see that the price might fall. So this is my trading idea. Also, I'm long on euro dollar, and I will see what will happen if the price breaks weekly H1 1670. Then this is obviously the next resistance, 1635. Now, if I see a momentum to the upside, then okay, great. I will close my trade, and this is where I will sell it. But also, if I see that the price is reluctant to go, because watch this, 30 pips only. Today's ATR is 30 pips. ATR for 14 days is 67 pips. What does it tell you, guys? It tells you that euro dollar is very slow pair. It doesn't move a lot. It's not ideal to trade. But I know that a lot of you like euro dollar. A lot of you always ask me, Nenad, what do you think about euro dollar? And this is what I think. I'm going long. I'm already long. My stop loss, okay? My stop loss is 1570. Okay, I'm watching the price now, so I don't need to place a stop loss on the platform. I mean, I'm watching the price, but I can do it also. So 1570 is my stop loss. But for this short trade, I would place my stop loss above 1675, probably about 1690 here, about around, maybe this is 1693, okay? So for this trade, this would have been my stop loss here. For this trade, this is the stop loss. The point is, when you see that the pair is moving slowly like this, you need to be patient, really, because sometimes you might think that the price is simply going up and down, and by the time you close the price, well, it could have already gone to the upside or downside. So you need to be patient, really. Now, of course, if you trade some faster pairs, such as GBP New Zealand, then you don't need to be actually very impatient with the trade, because you will probably get instant pips. Today I traded short on GBP New Zealand. I made 50 pips in, I don't know, maybe it was like 20-25 minutes, because GBP New Zealand was this 193 ATR. It's much faster than the euro, but it's not for everyone. Okay, you need to be familiar. You need to know about your risk management. Well, as I say, every pair has his own trader, so I prefer faster pairs. But well, sometimes, as you can see, I also do like slow trade on euro dollar. So I need to wait for this. I am long now. Okay, long zone. If you are already long, then you see that this was basically the best possible zone. As I said previously, daily H1, daily L1, daily Camarillas, guys. And you see my arrows also showed me a possible reversal here. Bang, MACD also up. Okay, MACD is up on all time frames. This is the time frame, okay, when I made a long trade, because obviously it was oversold, and I had a lot of these reversal arrows here happening. This is my coded indicator. It's not default on MT4, but I use my own indicators, of course, with conjunction with great Admiral Markets mini terminal, all these things that helps us actually find great spots to trade. Now, guys, one more thing. I want to show you something that I cannot trade without. It's called correlation matrix. Very important part of my trading, because it tells me the right correlation. Why is that important? For example, if I want to make a euro dollar long, and I want to, let's say, make Australia dollar long, and any other dollar cross, it means that I can be potentially double or triple exposed to a single currency such as dollar, right? So that is why I use this correlation matrix. On intraday time frame, and I'm an intraday trader, I put a setting on 200 bars. Okay, for me this is okay. Maybe you can experiment with this, find your optimum balance, but for me it's 1 hour 200 bars. Now it tells me what is the correlation on last 200 bars on 1 hour time frame. Okay, so the correlation is when pairs are moving in the same direction, then the correlation is 60, 70, 80, 90. The bigger the number, the stronger the correlation is. When you see a red color and correlation is usually above more than 75, it means that pairs are moving the same direction, almost the same direction. When correlation is negative, it means that pairs are basically moving in the opposite direction. For that, you can always use the example on, let's say, euro dollar and dollar Swissy. So if I made a trade on euro dollar, as I did, guys, I will not make a trade on dollar Swissy. You see, minus 36 on intraday time frame, on higher time frame, it's minus 92. It's simply, for me, not logical. If I make a euro dollar trade, I will my second trade will not be dollar Swissy. I mean, there is no point in that, right? So this is the tool that I really advise you to use. Now, if we add, let's say, GBP dollar, okay, GBP USD, okay, and like this, you see, the correlation is not that strong now. It's only 27 blue, so they're moving in the same direction, but not, basically, there is no big correlation. What I watch here is always green, orange and red. This is important for me. Green and blue are not important. I don't take a look. When I see blue and green, I don't take a look at all. So only orange and green. That means that correlation is either strongly positive or strongly negative. So I'm safe to trade now euro dollar to the long side, and even now I would say if the GBP dollar goes up, I will sell it without any fear that I will be actually, that my both trades will be in a negative territory. Yeah, euro GBP and GBP dollar normally minus 92%, big correlation. For all of you who are not familiar, euro GBP is it has a bigger pip value than other pairs. So for one pip, you can make more money than you would make on, let's say, other pairs. It's called pip value. We can talk about it some next time. So let's sum it all up. I know that Jens is busy. I know, guys, that you are also busy. I gave you a live trade now. This is my euro dollar trade. Stop loss 1570. Okay, 1570 stop loss. And if the price gets even higher, then, guys, definitely, as I say, I will sell it, because for me, euro dollar is ranging and it can go up and down. It's a bit slow, but maybe for some traders, you know, guys, for some traders, it's actually a set, because some traders are afraid of fast moves. So buy here, sell there. But also, I will be looking also maybe to take a profit if the price gets here. Let's see. 1635. I'm going with my Camarillas. 1635. 1650 sell, and then 1693 will be my stop loss. And GBP dollar today also, guys, selling on rallies. I need to see retracement. I don't know which time frame will show me retracement, but I will be, as I always trade multiple time frames. I never trade one single time frame. Mostly my time frames are 1 hour, sometimes 4 hours, and very occasionally, if I see a scalp swing on 15-minute time frame, I can make it. But I'm focused more on 1 hour time frame, of course, because that is the best optimal for MTF analysis and trading. So I want to see a pullback. If I see a pullback, as I said, maybe around 31.20, something like here, I would press a sell and just join the fray. As when you see a trend, join the trend. Do not fight it. Big money, big fish is making the trend. You are not a shark, okay? You are a fish, okay? And you need to follow the shark in order to make money, okay? That is why I'm always following big banks with my own style of trading. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask me.
And that could be also great to visit the Monday webinar. Jay Medvo is also always looking on the institutional view. And not me, that is limited time. That is our goal, 15 to 20 minutes. So we don't want to waste your time. But for that, we will here be available every day. So if you like our webinars, just visit us tomorrow again, and tomorrow it will be DX Day. Thanks for now. And if you watch it, like to watch it on YouTube, a couple of hours later, you will see it on our YouTube channel, or just as a tip for your family and friends who also like to trade. Thanks for now. Have good trades and see you tomorrow. Bye from Berlin.
See you tomorrow, guys. Cheers.